So back to my story.
So you were topping the top.
Oh yeah, he may have birthed those children,
but your children was definitely
in him. But wait a minute. Wait. Get my children out of here. Get my children out of here. Get my children out of here. Oh my God. Oh God. Get them out of here.
Oh my good shit.
Every time this man came to my house, he came with something. Sea bass, lobster tail. Like he came over when my mom and my aunt Gloria were down, and he brought a dessert, a cake for them because he knew they were there. This motherfucker knew how to partner. Do you hear me? What happened was he hadn't given himself permission to really be free yet. Because see, he was still worried about his ex-wife, his siblings, his adult children. And I remember he invited me to his house, and I was going over to his house, and he said, oh, well, can we meet out because the kids are kind of in and out of the house, because his kids had access to the house. They could come and go as they pleased. And I knew, like this guy said on this podcast, I wasn't going back in the closet.
Right.
I wasn't about to do all of that. I've been in enough relationships where I've done all of the heavy emotional lifting. I don't want to do that anymore. I think it's a joint effort. And I realized, and I'm being honest right now, I'm not saying this for no other reason. I'm not trying to pop my collar. I hadn't really told him fully what I did for a living. He knew I had written some books. He knew I had a greeting card business, but he didn't know about this stuff because he's not on social media. He's on TikTok now. Bitch, we everywhere on TikTok. That motherfucker messaged me last week and said, what is this? He sent me a clip of us on TikTok.
He's going to send you this clip too on TikTok.
He might. He might.
Especially the part where you want to get your children out of him. He's probably going to hit you and say, get my children out of me.
But he was clear. He was comfortable in his skin. Like we were comfortable in my skin.
Cozy.
Right.
Cozy.
We would go out and stuff. Like he wasn't trying to hide. It was just, he was trying to keep me separate from his family, his ex-wife, his kids. I mean, not the, you know what I mean? But what I didn't tell him was that I was doing this social media thing. And my fear was that we would be out and maybe run into one of his kids or his ex-wife and they recognize me from social media. Mm-hmm.